Hi guys, it's Clarice, and today I'm going to show you how to do flowers that are white. I've had a couple of people request this just because it's how do you get white on a white paper. So to begin, I'm going to tell you I'm using my brushes, the Squirrel Mop in the 1, my Silver Black Velvet in the 4, and I have my newest wand, the Princeton Neptune in an 8. I know I have quite a few 8s, and I probably should have ordered the 6, but I'm excited to use the 8 because I just feel like it's such a popular number for me to use. So anyways, to begin, I have my brushes, I have my sheet ready, and essentially what I'm going to do is I'm just using, you can either use like a brown or a black to get like a very light gray, or you could even use trying to think, you could even use like a light blue if you want the flowers to have a bluish hue. So it depends. If you want your white flowers to be more warm, then you use your yellows and your browns. If you want it to be more cool, then I would suggest using the grays and the blues. All right, so let's begin. To start off, I am going to start off with this brush because it's amazing for laying on your color and just kind of getting the area damp and ready for painting on. So I have this, and I am going to go with a cool gray. So I just have my gray right here. You can't really tell, but just go with a gray that you have. So I have a gray and some blue has gotten mixed in with it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use that. So I have very, very, very little color on here with a lot of water. And what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna lay on first strokes to indicate the top outer petal of the flower. So I'm just spreading down and then just lightly going outward. And you see how it's like super light. So you want it to be that way. Kind of just do your C strokes to begin with, okay? And now once I have that, I'm just going to go in with this brush and I'm going to do the center of it, which will be, for me, I think I'll do like a, let's just keep it with the black that I have going on, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and do the little dots in the center. And again, this is a very loose style of painting, so you want to keep that in check. So don't go overboard with trying to get the color to be all over the place or what have you. So just leave it at that. And then I'm going to go back in with this brush and I am going to spread this a little bit, okay? So for instance, take out as much water as I can, but still having it damp. I'm just going to drag. And give it some direction. So kind of like that. And you want to give the outer ends like your C or comma strokes. So it kind of gives the flower some movement. And you can go back in and do a little bit more if you want the center to be slightly darker. Again, I have picked black for the center, but you could pick any other color that you wish. So feel free to do as you see fit there, okay? So that's that, and I am going to continue doing some more. And let's just try this next one with a blue instead, just to give you an idea of what that would look like. So I'm taking very little blue on my brush and I'm going to try and spread this around, okay? So that's a lot of blue. So I'm going to take off the blue from my brush and just spread this around. And then I'll take my Neptune. I'm going to go in for some yellowish color. I'm just going to mix that in. And then I'm just, with just water on it, I'm just creating an illusion of more petals in the background. And then, so for this one now, I'll just go ahead and this became a lot of blue on there, but it's okay. We're just going to go with it. And I'll take some of that extra blue that we have going and just add it to the center and let that spread out a bit. And then just taking some off. You want to add some like hints here and there so it kind of, you can see areas of the flower. So it's not completely like transparent. Right? And then if you want to add some of that yellow, you can absolutely add that in certain areas that are still damp, so then it can blend in nicely. So you can't really get it in the areas that have dried up already. So something like that. And then you can just add your leaves. So for the leaves, you can go a little more darker to give it a good contrast. And so for that, I would just take my green, whichever green you like, or like a brownie green, whatever. And then just kind of in the areas where you want to kind of show the leaves. So for instance, let me just go here. And I'm not a huge fan of this bright, bright green, but let's just mix it up, shall we? Mix it up here nicely, get some green that I like. And then just loosely do the green. And my leaves are pretty much just just dragging your brush down kind of like that. And ending off with like a swirl. You can add some over here to give that illusion of, you know, some of the leaf is underneath the floral. Add some water and then just taper that off. And then you can always add hints like darker color at the edge, hinting shadow. Okay. Then doing minimalistic florals like this is nice because you can elaborate with the greenery around, and then that always kind of makes for like a really nice piece of artwork. And then just like trail it off, because again, the beauty about loose florals is that it's yours to do and yours to interpret. So like have fun with it. Don't feel like you've messed up if some of the water kind of seeps somewhere else where it shouldn't be seeping. Just go with the flow, have fun with it, and just enjoy the process and what it brings to you or the satisfaction it gives you. So that is my piece of wisdom for watercolor, as I'm still doing the greenery here and there. So anyways, guys, so I'm going to stop right here because I think this pretty much explains how you can get your white florals with a hint of some other color. Again, you can use your grays, you can use your blues, you can use your yellows, and it really is a very nice faint effect that you can get. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please feel free to write your comments or anything below. I love hearing from you guys, and I love seeing your trials and efforts in water painting on Instagram. So please follow me there, and also on Facebook. I am more than happy to interact with you guys. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and we will chat soon. Bye!